Hey, what's going on tonight, guys? BV here, and we're back with Dominic Steele. Dominic has been going through a lot, and in truth, life is good, but life isn't everything it's supposed to be. We're exactly 4 months survived. Wonderful to catch that, even right before the hour ticks over. So, yay to that. We've killed 3,556 zombies, and the issue that I'm personally having is I still haven't gone through all the various different graphics. Oh, glass making, metalworking, I haven't touched at all in build 42. This obviously being our longest run in build 42, so I want to change that. I admit I have like a small testing file where I've been doing various different things to see the path to success for what we're about to present. But long story short, it's a lot of fun in my opinion to do the crafting in build 42. I'm having a small technical difficulty with Switch. Let's test that real quick, see what's going on. There it is. Okay, we're good. Anyway, back to it. So yeah, the things that we left off with in terms of conversation points is one, our refrigerator about half full. We've been enjoying life, learning lots of different things. We got ourselves some cows who are hanging out and hopefully still present. Yep, all 3 of them are still there. So that's in a good direction. The other issue we have is our freezer, basically not full, not even half. And if we run over to our deep freezer, again, not touched. So we want to start packing those things. Issue number 2, like I said, I want to start getting into more of the crafting in the game, and that's going to take a concerted effort, and you're going to see me go through that. So let's get started. Yarmar, hello, how you doing? It is a wonderful Sunday evening, and I've already done my intro, so now I get to chit chat. I learned so much recently. Goodness gracious. Stale, rotten. Okay, so I knew I saw something that was rotten. Keep the fridge clear of rotten material, not to mention it's compost, so I take it out. Put this in here. Did I miss something in the intro? To-do list. Realistically, the to-do list at the moment is going to be fill the refrigerator, so we're gonna do a quick foraging run. I'm kinda in the mood to start doing some more of the crafting elements that are here in this build menu. But we gotta get there first. So for now, let's get the food security issues out of the way. I haven't really decided what I want him to be searching for in this farmland, but let's find out. Oh, I know what I was thinking about. I'm sorry, I need to go find more flax, and that's not going to be good in farmland, so let's not be this direction. So my thought at the moment, well, before I came on stream was, it's still the same thing. I'm going to go about it a little differently. If you find flax in game, you could make burlap. Burlap is the thing that you use to make cloth and clothes, and tailoring is something that we have in our future. And I do believe that every time I actually make a burlap, it'll give me a point of tailoring. I want to test that theory. Hold up. Did I already find one thing of flax? No, it's barley. Not a bad thing. Barley is a type of grain and will turn into flour, so that's good in itself. It's gonna be a tailoring night. Really not my intention. I wanted to find, again, the flax potentially, so we can get there, but I'll do some other work as well very shortly. What's that? What is that? A chair leg? I'm good. Yeah, that's just funny. I could just not pick these things up, couldn't I? I wonder, thinking to myself, if I were to walk into farmland with wild plants, would it target more farm-like material? So I'm curious. Barlap is vegan. I mean, again, depends on the material you use in the input process, right? So if you use wool, probably not, depending on how you actually got the wool. But Barlap is sorry. We're using flax in this case, but flax being a plant it being turned into a fabric is normal. Funny that's vegan, but it doesn't sound like vegan. Yeah, I get that. You know, the wild plants out here in this farm, not great. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't really found a good use for violets just yet, other than what I usually use them for. I don't know. Maybe they'll turn into something later, so I shouldn't just not pick them up. At least in Build 42. I'm gonna point out that it still says straight wild plant on this. It is not fresh or not, so probably can't dry it. Oh, all right. So, wild plant, not a good idea in the farmlands. I specifically wanted to see if I would find any of the stuff. Need me fire arrangements? I don't think so. I don't think so. Those are eggs. Don't need eggs. All right, let's go back to the house. This was not a good foraging run, and get this. None of this is going to the refrigerator. Like the barley will get dried, so that way we can shred it later. So that's funny. Ooh, ooh, what are you? Rye. Okay. And you can't eat rye. You need to. Well, your animals can. That let me remember that. But yeah. How's my day? Pretty decent. I don't know if it was anything special or in particular. It was just a nice chillax day, hanging out with the family, playing with children, etc. How about yourself, PRMR? How was your day? Oh, and okay. Game. Game wants me to go back. I'm going back. Keep your eye out for any more vegetation. We will grab it. That's a dead rat, which could work out for like butchering and things, but we're not working on that skill anytime soon. I just don't need to. If it offered any other benefits, I would do it. My day was okay, preparing for the week. Good. Good. Anyway, thought. So let me run inside and show what I'm talking about for the burlap. Pop in here, take a look at the loom. It says weave it, and you weave it from hemp thatched, which I haven't really figured out how to do, but we're gonna figure it out as we go. That said, actually, if I just look for hemp, yeah, the hemp thatch doesn't just exist from hemp, but we're gonna find out. I'm gonna play with this. I want to know. So you guys get to watch me test crap while just surviving, right? It allows you to do lots of things. That is the small. I need to come to click. Can I right click it? Large plant wrap. There you go. All right, so we dry it real quick, which that's the fastest dry and go ever see in life. Got it. Oh, you have a window that is super busted. Yes, we busted that window ourselves accidentally a while back, if you recall. No. See, it's just the thatching. It's just the thatching. And after you thatch, you get the seeds, which can be turned into flour. So barley, rye, both of them are just straight seeds, it looks like. There you go. And then we have the seed from those things, which is good. But not specifically what we want to have happen. So, what can you do? Anyway, I want to see, this is for the mill, which if we take a look at grind or mill, you get possibles. It's just wheat seed. Yeah, that's stupid. It doesn't care if, I don't know, then I still don't know. I finished washing my hair over 2 hours ago and it's still not fully dry. I apologize. I assume that means your hair holds onto water really, 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 really well. Oh my goodness, I have other seeds of barley in here. Okay, I completely forgot about that. I'm gonna pack away some stuff. No, I'm not. Hold on. I just had an idea. That is not relevant to what we're doing tonight. I am not organized. Okay. Barley's in here for now. Put my stuff over here for now. But before stream, it would have dried. I hear you. I always hope before stream my hair would dry too. When I wash. Alright. Back to it. So this is turning into a boring morning, and I know that. So let's actually build some stuff then. Okay, so my intentions now, after a little bit of research and thinking, is instead of utilizing our nails, which we only have a box, well, 2 boxes in these 53, which makes a total of 253, since there are 100 nails in a box, that would not be enough to make a fence. However, if you go to masonry, you'll find brick walls. All you have to do is take bricks and clay cement. These things are renewable if you find clay. So my intention is to essentially make a bunch of brick out of the clay that we currently have, and then use that to start building our fence around the house for the animals and for our aesthetics. One, because I'm interested in doing it. So I gotta make a bunch of bricks, y'all. Don't remember the entire brick process, but I'm pretty sure it's here. Ah, and then you just press some bricks. That's pottery experience. It's 1.3, but it's still pottery experience. And I guess you end up making a ton of bricks over time. That kind of makes sense. Okay. You're wrong. As far as like pottery is concerned, that is inefficient with your clay. But if you were going to use it to build, then it does come together. And from pottery to masonry, when we actually lay it, it'll be considered masonry. So, take a look at something. I want to look at masonry. Is there flooring? Yes, there's tile flooring. You can lay down flooring too, which if it's ceramic tile, I bet it's tiled like this. So I could tile a path to the back and do, oh yes, I need to do a lot more pressing. When I hear you work with pottery, makes me want to play with pottery in real life. Cheers. I get that. Oh, that's fair. So yeah. Long story short, after talking a lot, I apologize. We got lots of build projects to do, and thinking the best ways to get started is just to get started. And I acknowledge that. So give me a second. I need to acknowledge the things that we actually need, or at least take account for. What I'm missing, obviously, is clay. We just ran through all the clay that we had. It's a lot of clay. Oh, that sucks. That means I just have to accumulate clay and turn it into the right things when we need it. Okay. Well, with that, then maybe if it's just our limiting factor at the moment is clay, we can go back into town, kill some zombies, right? Work our way over to the hardware store, which is here. No, that's the Giga Market. So if that's the Giga Market, that means this is the hardware store. So anyway, we're making our way through this portion of town, hit the hardware store to see if there are any additional bricks that are sitting there, and then we come back. So it's midday. We get to do some killing. I'm fine with that. Wait. Let's get some things out of the way. Should I make something to take? Should I make some food to take with me? Answer is yes. We still have a bunch of, well, I intend to always have a bunch of food. Maybe I actually should rethink that. I know you guys hear me like be an idiot, but I want you to stop and think about something for a second. I feel like a lot of my food keeps going off fairly quickly. So maybe I don't pack the refrigerator, we pack the freezer. after packing the freezer up enough, we can, yeah, both freezers, I'm sorry. So we pack both freezers up enough, then we turn around and start drying foods, maybe? Like, I have to be in the habit of eating what is here is my point. If I put it inside of the refrigerator, it's because I want it to stay fresh for longer. But I'm not getting through a refrigerator full of food. And half the time I'm eating things that don't perish because I'm out and about. Maybe I don't do what I was thinking about doing. Anyway, that was a long way of saying that I'm thinking about how the save is going to go. Anyway, I'm gonna take the fruit jam, and that's enough. We don't have to do anything else. Let's just get going. I got the nightstick. Let me get weapons. I don't have weapons. I have some burlap pieces. Hold on. I was talking about the burlap pieces before, and I had 3 of them. So we hit the loom, and then is it the loom? Do I do something with not the loom? Go over here. What happened? Taylor, I have burlap piece. The required item is burlap. See, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, I don't have any thread. Okay. So if I get thread, oh, there's a sweet spot here. There it is. Got it. Ooh, I could just make them into sacks. Because I have like 6 of them in the back. I don't need sacks. What was that? Maybe I make some shirts. That might be interesting. That's just one burlap piece gets turned into a shirt. Let's see how many skill points we get out of that. I'm just curious at this point. This is a test. You're testing with me. So to put all that together, you get 1.3. Yeah, that's not good. I feel like that's ridiculous to load then. Unless there's an easy way to get a bunch of burlap. I don't know. I have to think about that. You enjoy cooking, but I end up not eating it. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay. Oh, to that, I didn't do what I said I was going to do. I was going to make weapons so that we can go into town and kill things. I have a meat cleaver back here. I remember seeing that. Did I put my weapons away the last time we were out? Is that the issue? That's the issue, isn't it? Yeah, I got my hatchets here. All right, that makes more sense. Good. Okay. Let's go. So like I said, we will kind of run in, smash and crash for a little bit. See if we can also get any food. Not food. What am I thinking about? Rocks, clay, things like that along the way. I still have this thing attached. I'm sorry. Hold on. Detach. Oh, I forgot. We had the Lord's music in here. We went through 2 CDs that we did not appreciate. Yeah. Oh, and there's another meat cleaver in here. I'm fine. I got 3 bricks in here already. Like, man, we're looking good. Things are looking good. Anyway, if you made it this far in the video, let me go ahead and say that we have basically started a second save on Twitch, and it's all about wilderness survival, all by yourself, without picking up or looting anything. A couple of exceptions, such as so you can get rags and things like that. So if you're ever interested, pop into Twitch so you can see it. And crap, okay, I remember the car situation. Generator's looking good. It hasn't despawned, so that's always a good safe bet. You haven't said hi to the cows. When we get back, we will say goodnight to the cows. We will say goodnight. There's one zombie over there, not worried about him. Let's turn here. And then remember that this is not an intersection. Sir, I'd like to kill something for the night. So you get to be it. I have this nightstick for you. Perfect. Anyway, search radius. Please remember we need to find stones and pick up as much clay as possible. Well, why do I have so many random stragglers? Is that clay? It's not clay. It's just rock. Just rock. Those are glasses. Oh man. Are we ready for the week to get started? Hopefully we are. I know I am not. But oh, come on. What? Can't hit nothing for 3 strikes. Don't need limestone anymore. No, we need it. I mean, we're not, hurting for it. We're not pressed, if that makes any sense, but we do need it. I feel like limestone and clay will be eternal at this point, from 1, what we're doing in our save, and 2, what I've learned so far. So never pass up on limestone or clay. That's what I'm saying. Why aren't I ready for the week is primarily just because I need to get through stream first. I want to be here, present, not thinking about what's to come for work. Oh my goodness. So what do I do here? I turn here. Is that a rat? It is a rat. That the rat population is amazing. Yeah. Okay, so this is the place where I want to go through. And I guess we'll get started with this house. Did I ever go in here? There's a lot of zombies running. I don't feel like I went inside this house. Hi. Good. Hey. All right. Starting to feel good on the combat side tonight. It would be terrified to see a zombie that was coming at you that is as fast as a rat. Fair point. Fair point. Imagine the rats are the things that are turning people just from a single bite or scratch. I can see it. I can see it. There is nothing here other than the TV. We talked about getting a TV and getting some DVDs, didn't we? Maybe I take the TV with us. What do you think? House looks nice. Yeah, it looks okay. Of course, you guys throw zombies at me when I come out holding a whole TV. What's wrong with you? Now nobody could watch TV. Oh, it's perfect. Sir. Sir. Here's the TV. TV is lighter than I thought. It's only 10. Alright, so TV acquired. Let me check off where I am real quick. Hang on. Pop inside. Pull up the menu. I said menu. Map. I am in the right spot. What we do is mark off with symbol you and you. And we're good. Because I'm very confident that I've hit. Oh no, I'm not very confident anymore. Now that I look at that door. Because I know we aren't the cause of that door, so. Are you really gonna go over it? Yeah, I did just run up on you. Sorry about that. Chewing tobacco. Interesting. I didn't realize chewing tobacco was in game now. What do you got on your side? Mr. Foreman. Claw hammer. Okay. Wait, when I see a box TV, I get reminded of the Melee video game. Nintendo made old Smash Bros. Yeah, old Smash Bros. I get that. I understand that. What happened in here? Just a bunch of stuff, random stuff on the floor. Yeah, I didn't come in here for a reason. I remember seeing it now. I was like, no thank you. No reason for me to do it. It's already been looted. Alright. Ooh, I didn't realize my water was so low though. Maybe I still take advantage of the fact that the water pipes are there. Sorry. Let me get some of that water. Fill my bottle. Bottle good. Okay, let's go. Oh man, we've killed a handful of zombies getting started for the night, haven't we? No, won't be taking any of that. Let's just walk it out. Eat our quick dinner. Yeah, I'm gonna not pick up any like real food at the moment. If it's something interesting, we'll grab it, but otherwise, no. Click. There you go. Would be true in real life if water cut off so long, would it still be faucets? So how long would water do inside of most piping systems in the United States or first world countries? I would say if there was no water flow, it would depend on the piping, but even so, you're still talking about what, a few months maybe. There's Legionnaires. It's a bacteria that can get in water when water sits inside of pipes without moving, because water is essentially going to break down the materials that made up, your pipe. It doesn't matter if it's metal or not. So that's going to happen over time regardless. It's just a question of how long. But most systems, most water pipings you'll find, anywhere that you go for work or something like that, commercial buildings, industrial buildings, it's going to be a wet pipe system, water sitting in the pipes. At your house, you don't have a wet pipe system. You call for, hi. Come on. Thank you. Anyway, you call for the water that comes out of the pipe underneath the street near you, right? So that's how you get water in your residence most of the time. I say all those things to say, one, it depends. Two, it depends is very much dependent on the piping that was used in general. So what's the safe thing to do? How long would you go and say, screw it, I'll no longer take water out of the pipes? Like I said, after 3 weeks in most cases, you're probably going to start the bacteria build up. So probably about 3 weeks if you want to be as safe as possible. But it's still better than most water runoff scenarios you're going to find. So that's a hard choice. A hard choice. It's 3 months. 3 months. In most cases. Crap. I feel like I came here thinking lots of different things were going to happen. Those bullets? No, antibiotics. Huh. I don't think I've ever found antibiotics again. Well, let me rephrase it. I've never taken antibiotics again. Yeah. Okay, so house number 2. We already have gotten started on this block, so. Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually taken antibiotics again. Have I been in this house? I've been in this house. We came across the street and whatnot, so I've done that. Oh, I see what's happening. I'm on the wrong side. All right, these are the houses I haven't hit. I've hit those already. Makes sense now. What am I hoping to find? Well, I'll always pick up salt and yeast, so that way we're able to make enough bread anytime we want to. But I'm really just doing some clearing while searching for clay, specifically. I mean, clay and limestone. Obviously, we learned that we could essentially mine for limestone, but we have not seen like clay deposits. So we want to be able to do plenty of brick work. Clay is a limiting factor for pretty much all masonry, so it's good to grab it while you can. And we came in town because we can kill zombies while we go. Because the more we clear, the safer this town will be. Good. All right, now let's take a look inside this house. Oh man. Going this way? Perfect. Doors are open and everything. Tailoring number 2. I'm gonna take it. Be nice if I can find number 1. Real nice. There's nobody here. Interesting. Baking soda, yes. Jar of bell peppers, yes. What's our mission? Do we all rotten sunflower seed head? It's on the right track. Anyway, what is the mission? I don't know. For the save itself, honestly, remember we kind of got to a point where we were just trying to do better than Raymond did. But in reality, I think I'm committing now to essentially doing at least one of each major build types. So, oh wait, did I break my stuff? What happened? What happened? Yeah, my nightstick broke. I didn't even notice. Ooh, that could have gone bad. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm committing to doing pretty much all the crafting, all the materials at least one time to be made. On the other side of that, you know, over time, I'd like to get close to the 10,000 marker with zombies killed. So eventually, maybe Irvington isn't enough, and we need to go to another place or something. But Build 42 is different. It is a longevity playthrough. I'm going to use that word. But the reality of it is, you got to have goals. And I get that. So one small goal is to clear Irvington. And once we clear the town, or I feel like we've cleared the town, we'll go to a new town if it takes that, just to keep things spicy, right? No. We get on the houses. We gotta get back to the vehicle. Can you open up? Let me in. Let me in. You think he was the only one who did this actually? Came over here, fell through the window, kept the building from spawning zombies because he was inside? Yeah, I think that's exactly what happened. One of the major, as in like the crafting items. So under the skill build crafting sections, if I can make one of each item, you know, that's what I was thinking of. Sugar cubes, which means I get to essentially take the time to play with all the different skills as well, right? Oh. Yeah, that's a bathroom. Good. Is there no garage here? No, there's not. No, it's up here. Flash it. Rats. Rats everywhere. Steel bar. Muffler sports. Open this baby up. Let's head downstairs. Maybe these rats are here because of the basement. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, rats all in the basement. There's nothing here. It's just annoying. Ill the rats. Yeah. I mean, it's food. You know, if you need to eat, it is food. TV, the basement spot. Pokies are in the trash. And storage. Vampires. Yeah, they got good stuff, but nothing that matters to me. Take a hammer and smashing. You don't have to. Not like it's our house to keep clean, right? So you can just leave them be. They didn't do anything. They're just trying to survive the apocalypse just like we are. Did I eat all my food? I did. This is all new stuff. Okay. I said we needed to get back to the vehicle, and oh no, here's where all the action's at. All right, well, it's 9 o'clock. Yeah, the sun's going down already, so. Is that limestone? Good. Now I keep trying to do the sprint, and I'm telling myself not to, because if I walk, there's still the chance of catching, you know, some clay or limestone, just like we've been doing. So I just gotta remind myself that we're primarily here to do the foraging bit in an interesting way. Secondary is to clear out those zombies. If you're looting the house and they're running around, you'd react. I mean, that's fair. You know, if you know yourself well enough to know that you cannot stand the sight of a rat, fair enough. Most people don't like rodents. They get crapped on for no reason. They haven't done anything but be born that way. Can I lift a large stone? I don't think I can. I think he's going to drop it immediately. He did not drop it immediately. We're taking a whole large stone back. All right, cool. And so long as it's not crushing him in the car, we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Makes me feel that now I have to be nice to rats or mice. I mean, you don't have to be nice to anything if you don't want to. Oh, not saying that as a matter of any particular philosophy. Well, that's not true. I do have a philosophy of, you know, live and let live. I'm not bothering you. You're not bothering me. Hey, go your own way. Fair enough. So, no reason to kill the rat for being a rat. Sue, what is going on? Good evening. How are you? Great Discord conversation earlier. I appreciate to see that you are still playing or got back to playing the game. Let me rephrase it that way. I apologize. Do that with spiders. Let them be heard. Yeah. Wasn't trying to give any type of feedback, positive or negative. By the way, it was just usually the way I view things. That's all. Oh, I thought I had made enough space. Come on. Alright, well, that happened. I don't take care of my vehicles at all. Oh, God. Good so far. I have to play PZ again, too. I've been having fun for the last days. Good. Absolutely. I'm super excited to see that. All right, we're here. I'm going to which skill do I focus on? The napping or the mason skill? So, and that's an issue with this. Like, there are lots of things in here that because they cross mingle, it's like whichever version of the thing you're doing is where you're gonna get the skill from, even though they have the same outputs. So, napping, yay, break large rock, 2 small rocks. Masonry, instead of breaking large rock, turn it into a stone wheel, which kind of makes more sense to me at the moment. What is my napping skill at? Wait. No, my napping skill is level 3, working towards 4. And that must mean I'm working towards 4 for a reason. The axe heads. Oh no, I might need to nap it. Unless masonry can do it too. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Level 6 there, level 4 here. Okay, so I feel like that does make sense. Oh, never mind. I need that. Yes. Okay. I knew I was thinking about this before. I didn't want to do that. It's masonry. We need to make the anvil. And done. All right. So you drop it on the floor. He's good to go. He dropped it on the floor. He's good to go. I said. There's a stone anvil there. Why do I still have a large rock in hand? Did the game? No way. Did it glitch on me just now? Can you equip in both hands? There you go. The game is showing error. I see what it did. It did glitch on me just now. It accidentally duplicated. And then it's like, you're not really supposed to have that. Okay, George. Well, let's not have it. Go drop it. Did it just disappear in the ether? Nope, it's there. Okay, hang on. Wait. No, I think this is weird. What is happening? Yeah, even though it says it's on the floor, it's not something I can do anything with. I can't equip in both hands anymore with it either. Interesting. I don't know what happened there. That's wild. All right, well, maybe if we sleep it off, he'll stop hallucinating. What do you think? I had brought the fruit jam with me. I did intend to eat that thing. Speaking of eating, let's take a look at our characters' weight situation. Yeah, we're losing, a few kilos. So we were at 77 before, and now we are dropping. So there's that. Maybe Ghost should tell him to go to sleep and take his stuff. I heard a SA streamer talking about large stones being buggy now. I did notice when I was doing some testing with them, if you attempted to pick one up and you could not carry it, it drops on the ground and becomes untargetable. Like it makes it one of those rocks you can visibly see, but you can't interact with it. So it's such a strange thing to see happen. But I don't know if I would. It's definitely a bug. Let me back up. That is not intended code. So definitely a bug. But is it that big of a deal? No. At least I don't think so at the moment. Well, so there are a handful of them that you can. So yeah, after you drop it onto the ground, it becomes part of the world. No, it did it. So mine is still there. I don't know if it's newer saves, because remember my save at this point has gone through 3 different saves. And this should be a large rock. Yeah, so let's see what happens. If I pick it up and then just drop it. It gets dropped, but it's there. Yeah, so maybe it's just the world. Maybe it's part of how the world settings are currently. So I don't know. Anyway, all right. Well, it's late. Let's get the man to sleep real quick, and in the morning we'll turn those clays into bricks. You go from there. I said it's late. I forgot. He needs to like wait until 1:30. Oh, this wakeful trait. I love the wakeful trait and I hate it. So it's really just so hard to try to get anything good in the night to happen. There's no reason for you to, fight through it. I got a lot of batteries, yes, but that doesn't mean it would be an effective way to go like foraging or something. Yeah. All right. Well, April 9th, which puts us at foremost 1 day survived at this point. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. No. Large stone. Still here? It's there. Yeah. So then I should, if the game registered the ID properly, it did not. So I know this stone is considered a duplicate at the moment, and I need to figure out what. No, it's not a big deal for me to think about it being there or not. So, whatever. Anyway, let me get my bricks going, which I thought all I had to do was interact with the hand press. Yep, and there it is. These are unfired done. Bricks made. Are they heavy? Not really. I was thinking about that too. Like if I were to fire the bricks, do I need to get that many logs? I didn't think of that. Advanced kill. All right, fire 6 bricks. Oh, okay, that makes one more sense. You can actually. I was about to say, if you can't do a bundle at a time, that's terrible. Huh. There's a lot of different things you can fire in here. I didn't realize. But they're not the same now. Okay. Even though they can do the same things, the primitive can do 3, the advanced can do more. You can create quick lime. What is quick lime used for? Now that I see limestone, the limestone pieces, which we have not been throwing away, can be broken down further into quick lime. But now I'm curious to see what that is used with. You can make plaster out of it. Oh, that's great. And then plaster can be used to do your drywall. So you can end up, there are a lot of pieces to napping. I learned something again. Okay, sorry guys. I know I can be incoherent at times. I hope you followed my thought process just now. Oh, literally building a house you can. Yes, absolutely. So then it wasn't an incoherent thought. I'm just being, you know, self-conscious. Okay, that's fair. Let's eat something. Maybe, like I said, I still keep having that happen. Oh, that's right. I forgot I had a bunch of potatoes, and I was talking about that last time we were on stream, right? I wanted to cook him, find stable foods, and that's another point. I need to kind of get his weight up. So I was able to follow you, answer my questions before I even asked them about the life. Yeah. Yo. So we said we'd fire the potato and sweet potato together. Throw the mushrooms in there and get a little umami to work with. Then we add, like, the idea of using basil. The onion. There's your veggie and mushroom soup. Add some carrot just to give a little bit of sweetness to it. The ginger would work, honestly. What we're gonna do? Why not? There you go. Oh, that makes him super happy to eat. It's a proper meal. And then you pop in here and add a little bit of oil to add in some calories without any issues. We'll just double down on that. Yes. I was about to say, like, how many times you gonna let me pour oil into it? Because it's already 1,000 calories. That's awesome. Dinner already cooked. No, I didn't actually cook anything, so. Had a salad yesterday, so. Get there. Bam. Perfect. You remember, anytime we need to add some fat to something, we just pour oil into it. Yes, yes. Super great. Yeah, that should kind of work on the weight loss. No. Interesting. I'll have to eat another big meal later. Okay. Well, in that case, no, let's not get distracted. It's really easy to be like, I'm trying to deal with this and this and this and this, and actually not do the things you set out to do. So let's not get distracted. When I'm ready to start working on his weight again, we'll work on his weight again. And I won't empty a bunch of calories out for no reason. So, okay, let's pop those in there. Let's put the limestone. I can't because I had these pieces. Drop the pieces for now. Sorry, dudes. Drop the pieces for now. Sorry. It won't let me drop anything on the floor. Interesting. I have that much crap laying around. I do. It's because that large stone. That's not good. All right. There you go. Take out the pieces real quick. Actually, now that I think about it, that's a bunch of weight. If I just get those pieces turned into the quick stuff, we already said that we want to do that anyway, right? So let's see that happen. Also, don't like the beard. I definitely wasn't paying attention, but good call out. You know, I hear you. There you go. There. Wondering if from limestone to limestone pieces, once it gets turned into this powder, if it'll be like we lose more mass from it in terms of being able to pack more of it away. But later it'll turn into plaster. So the Abe Lincoln style, yes, indeed. Oh, I hear you. All right, let me grab. I think it's 6 per log. We had 30. So let's get all of our logs, and then we'll run over there. All right, we're here. Everything being on the ground should be fine. It says 4. Oh, that's right, the limestones. Okay, well, did you get all? I can't see. I can't see. Oh, okay. We'll come back to it. And I ran out of wood because I did not do enough math. Again, I thought it was 6. It came out to be 4, so that means I need to get these other logs. And we're good. There you go. You'll be fine. You're not gonna die. City, we hope you had a good day. Yes. Yes. Good. Oh, the lighter died. I used that much fire? Whoa. I did not expect that. Oh no. Guys. Alright, so now we have another issue. Let me explain for a moment. The issue that I'm foreseeing is the consistent act of burning required us to use matches or some type of flame. The lighter was one possibility. Every other version here, magnesium fire starter, that sounds like something to look for. I apologize. Okay, well maybe wait. I wonder. Fire. There's no fire starter here. I wonder if the magnesium fire starter is something that you do in the metalworking tree and eventually put you in a situation where you can have an infinite fire starter. Why is it still coding game? It's still, you know, spring. Spring has one of those temperaments where the temperature can go any direction, right? So, be fair. Okay. I didn't realize. Demo blades. Why not? There you go. A little bit of work for you. Anyway, pop inside real quick, and then I was going to do what? We fired stuff. I was gonna get matches. So I've got a bunch of disposable lighters and whatnot. Yes, I had been picking these up as we go. Okay. And then I can go finish that limestone to make it into quick lime so that way eventually it becomes plaster. There you go. No. Do not want to use a lighter. We use the disposable lighter. And then grab all that we can, which comes out to be 2 because of everything is good. All right, sweet. So that's done. Wait, I wasn't paying attention, but I don't think it actually gave me type of skills in anything. Like I didn't see points in my so when you fire specifically the quick time, we got nothing out of it in terms of experience gains. I don't think these offer experience for anything. That sucks. Alright, oh, what's with us? Can I light a candle from a campfire and use the candle to start the fire? I see what you're trying to say. Don't know, but would... Yep, a lit candle works. So, can you make candles, though? Would be the question. Extinguisher light are here, right? But is there a scenario where you can make your own candles? If so, and you can create a renewable means of doing fire, then I'm on board. Tab B's would be cool. Yeah, there are various different types of waxes. So, and this is just press bar. You get play mode. Yeah, I'd be interested to see if there's a candle option. I'm saying it this way because there's no guarantee it's not already here in some format, so. But we'll see. We'll see. Only gonna find out when we get there, right? So, the more of this I unlock, the more I'm like, yeah, I found this, and oh, this is fun. Can you refill a lighter? It says empty. Never thought about it, but I didn't expect, like, I kind of expected it to just go away. It didn't, so I wonder if you could refill a lighter. I wonder if I went to the gas station, if it got refilled. I'm going to keep that on me. Yeah, I'm going to keep that on me for the moment and see what happens if I do end up at the gas station with that. Because if so, that's an acceptable way to do it. It's, as far as like having renewable burning accelerant. Excuse me. Anyway, super green real life. I feel like the future. Okay, you guys are having bee conversations. Okay. So let's put booklet up. Everyday smithing, iron age, metalworking, coal burning pile, construct primitive forge. I already know how to do those things. Probably because of my level, but we'll see. There you go. But it did just say construct burning pile. Burn. You can make charcoal in game from burning in a drum. Or you can shovel it just says shovel, right? Entrenching tool. You need a whole entrenching tool to do this? That doesn't make sense. Hang on. In the future, would I have a bee farm or something like that? I mean, in game, if it was a thing, sure, why not? We could try it. In real life, no, I would not. Okay. I don't see. I thought I had like a shovel. I do not. That's wild. Air press. No, I do have a shovel. It's in the back. I forgot. Okay, I remember now. Why can't I press? Oh, I just grabbed the bag. I didn't open the bag. That's why. How do I open the bag? What contain? It's a container. Of course. My bad. And I just put it there. What am I doing? Drop it. No. The sack of clay can't be opened by right-clicking on it. So then do I do it here? Yo. Can this sack of clay not actually be opened? That it's unpacked. Okay. I hope that's unpacked. No, I'm unpacking it from my backpack. So, yeah, I can't actually open this thing. How in the world do you open this sack? Open. No, I legit can't open. Look, man, that is wild. That I have a sack of clay that I can't open. What is it? You can't be used as a container if empty. I agree, but I can't empty it. Okay, you guys should do that real quick. Can the sack of sand? Yes, I can. Oh, I can empty the sack of sand. I can do different things with it, but the clay, no go. Huh. Interesting. I'll report that one. I bet that one's not a common occurrence. So anyway, what was I doing? Why did I? Because I was gonna do the bricks. So I need to get some logs in order to fire the bricks real quick and see what that's gonna look like. Oh no, I don't have any logs left. Okay, well, in that case, I need to make a couple of axes. Axe, axe, axe. How am I making an axe? It's the crude axe that I'm thinking about, and I have no flint flakes. I can't make axes at the moment, so I can't get wood easily. The fire. Oh, that's annoying. All right, well. For those of you who had no idea what just happened, essentially, if I can't cut down trees, then I have to forage for two different things: the flint stones, or I can just directly forage for the logs, right? But I specifically need the logs, so it's easier to make an axe, cut down a tree than it is to forage for the tree. But that means one way or another I need to do foraging. It's like, ugh. But again, it's not just how I set up my character. It would be true regardless. So many of you would do the same thing. How long has it been since the rain on our plants? I think the day before we came on stream. So the last time we were on, it had rained, right? Maybe we can check the plants by going outside real quick. But still, I think we're good. It should be at least fine. Remember that I have rotten stuff in here. This is good. Okay, let me pop over here. Random oil. Let's add some crunch with. No, you can put oil in how many times? Twice. You can put oil in twice. Okay, and then we'll just add a quick nut. Like I said, the crunch, and that's 673 calories. Anyway, we said we were going to take a look at the garden. I said G in my head and clearly it came out garage. My bad. There is a shovel here. Okay, so not crazy. There we go. Pop out. Take a look. We just do a quick info, and they all should be the same water level. Well watered. Yeah, so everything's good on water for the farm. Cows look fine over there. Okay. And then so I was right. Any type of shovel would work to build the. Oh, I would not keep it that close to the house. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so coal burning pile. So yeah, that's the way to go. You make a coal burning pile first, so you can burn down your wood into charcoal. And once you have charcoal, I'm betting that is going to be used when we do the metalworking. So I know I already need an anvil. Need to craft it first before I can build. So I need an anvil. Which I just need a large rock. Oh, I already did that. I'm sorry. After the anvil, you need a forge. No, there's something I'm missing. Sorry. It's going to be the forge here. Primitive forge, which I need the bucket of clay cement. I actually have everything now to make this. Okay. So let me do that. Where's my bucket? It's up here. You can cook something in the charcoal. I don't think the game would acknowledge it, but I hear what you mean. Like if you burn food in the oven, I don't think it's going to count as charcoal. That's my point. Okay, so clay cement grabbed. I need to grab the tin stones. it said? I'm pretty sure it said 10. Yeah, so 10 stones. And where is my forge going to be? Right here. Yep. So I'm going to drop 10 stones here real quick. There's 8 here. Yep. And then I'm going to drop these 2. And all I got to do is grab the anvil. And after we grab the anvil, which is on the floor, grab both hands. Are really that heavy? Gosh. Bag. Grab the stone anvil. There you go. And where's the bucket? I got the bucket as well. So now, should, I'm here. Oh, and come up. Drop. Drop. What's happening? Forge. No, it just didn't. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. That'll work. There you go. Done. Primitive forge made. And from the forge, there it is. Alright, I see it now. You got your standard blacksmithing to make bars and whatnot. What is it? Choke. These are your charcoals. Okay. There are your hooks. Blah. What about my axe heads? There's a silver bar here. Hilarious. You need the chisel situation. I know I grabbed one. I feel like I grabbed one. Okay. Then how do you get started in metalworking? Like, what's the first thing you should be getting your hands on? Bunch of iron bars? Is that what I'm seeing here? So cut bar, find copper, bar. So I need to go find existing metal to bring back to work on. I don't think that's gonna work for me. Forge gold for it. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, that was just blacksmithing. I apologize. Level 3 for blades. Nope. Cookware. Nope. Tools. Alright, here are your sheets. But these are levels, you know, here's the, oh, you can make your own nails. It makes a lot of sense. You just have to find metal. There's no way. Sure, you can make your own tools, but there's no, okay, here's, I don't even know what a heading tool is. Wait, okay. Well, no, you still need the metal tool. It's that. Yeah, that's a whole thing. Haven't taken the TV out of the car. That's fair. Yeah. I don't know. I just got defeated for how much is in this forge, but I feel like I'm missing a piece. So what is something else? So we need the charcoal to burn so that way we can use it when working with iron. I don't think it matters if we use the advance or not, even though I don't know. All right, maybe I shouldn't have said work on metalworking tonight because I'm just confused at this point. Oh, and that's not a good thing. Blacksmithing. Okay, here we go. So this is what we're for. Yeah, so we made the primitive forge, and after that, you get better versions of it. It looks like sand and glass. Oh, I didn't like it. Was there anything about glass working here? Nope. You can't use the primitive forge to make glass. If you want to do glass working, you need to have a better forge. Furnace, which is where you would for most advanced. No. furnace? Is there not a primitive furnace? There you go. All right, I can make this already. 6 clay, 4 stones. Let's go find the clay, I think. The 4 stones should be easy. Yeah, we just kind of have to lean into it, figure out all the pieces, because it makes no sense to have it in game and just be completely bottlenecked. I hear the statement of, you know, BV, you can just move on. I get that. I respect that. You also should know that that's just not me. And I have to figure it out. Wonder if the sack of clay will count towards this. I'm just curious. Campfire. No, it doesn't. Secondary real quick. Blacksmithing. Furnace. It doesn't. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, the bag of clay situation here is still useless. You have many project. You have many projects. Either forget or get lost what you're trying to do now. No, I'm not lost. My issue at the moment is specifically that there's lots of pieces to getting started with the blacksmithing, and I put that in the Twitch description for the night. Like, I do intend to get, you know, some more of these crafting systems going, and I think blacksmithing is the next thing that makes a lot of sense. But that's also because we just need to train skills. Like, I can't do everything I want to do until our napping skill goes up, which means find rocks. Actually, I might have already solved that. Let me double check. Not you get lost. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, napping skill, I think, was the bottleneck specifically that we need to be working on. In order to do that, we essentially have to get our hands on materials, and every time we get our hands on materials, we're also going to be using those materials. You don't just kind of walk past it. Oh, it's too big right now. Okay, that's fine. I'll come back. Eggs. We'll need eggs. I saw before that you, like, we had a conversation about animal dung as a means to fertilize our stuff. But when you see it, like the rats, for example, produce, you know, their droppings and they put that in game. Will you see the dung? I'm curious. Sue, are you there? Still listening with us? No, I don't think I need that right now. You know, I completely forgot about, we don't have to do it this way. We have the pickaxe. We just need to drive around and see if we can find some big rocks around to break. You can see poo on the floor. Also see it through foraging. Okay. And I asked because, like, I would want to find a way to use that again for our farm as we get there. Yeah, I'm not saying they wouldn't be apparent, you know, PRMR. I'm saying that I specifically haven't seen them in game, and I was thinking like maybe they're not rendered. It's just another system that you can actually notice that exists, but it's kind of one of those. So I like remember when I had the shovel last time, it said you can pick up dung, and I was like, I don't remember seeing dung. You'll see what I mean in a moment when we get there. But again, at the moment we're doing a quick foraging run because we have to, and turn that around. Did not get any clay. Picked up a log, picked up a limestone. Oh, see, I said it. Game gave it to me. Clay. I need more than that. Oh no, I needed one more. I can't make the furnace without 4 clay, not 3. That was just unlucky. Seems like the animals need a few days to actually produce dung based on when you actually discover them. That's fair. Otherwise, I can see you loading into a space that you've never been before, and the game says, these guys have been alive for X period of time. Dung everywhere. So... cows are bathroom shy. Funny. Alright, we're here. What is weighing me down so heavy? I hit this log. That makes sense. Okay, my bad. Route the log over here. Not the rope. Keep the rope. It's still pretty heavy though, honestly. Why can't I interact with the small drying rack? Sweet. Dry some basil. By the way, in our, forestry survival that we got started with, we definitely learned the drying rack is a solid way to preserve like food. It's not going to keep you fat, but in the sense that, you can take that leaf that is only worth 1 hunger and turn it to 5 is good, honestly. So I've learned a lot in my testing. I've got no clue where my family dog was using the bathroom. Oh, you guys talking about the bathroom conversation still. Anyway, so dried stuff, great seasoning, when you're living a high life like we currently are, in fairness. But the alternative to that statement, though, is when you're not living a high life, it's a great way to keep yourself alive. Dry those wild plants anytime that you can, and then use those to your benefit later. Although garlic on its own is good for fighting infections, when you do something with it, it becomes a good seasoning as well. So that's why we keep working with garlic. Do I know where I want that furnace? I can just drop these rocks. No reason for them to take up space. The noodle needs to come inside. I think the furnace is going to be right here anyway. So yeah. Noodle, I said comes inside, as in right here come inside. And then I was saying... there's nothing really to say. Like, that's kind of it, isn't it? Put the flint rocks away. I know we need them for something. So keep them for as long as we can. What is flint noodle? It's, I guess, the almost chipped stone, and then you beat it into the shape that you want to. I don't know what it is in real life, but I could not tell you. My brain is not firing on all cylinders tonight. I have no problem with saying that, so sorry. Okay, put this stuff away. I'll keep the matches since that's already kind of toned down. Actually, these have gone down as well, but it is what it is. Very cool. But yeah, let's me think. I've got lots of yeast. I've got lots of flour. Got beans. Got beans. All right. Well, is it time to reset his weight loss or not? Is the question. And then, what have we actually done? So we came over. We've seen these 2 houses. We did not go into this one or this one. We drove past them though. And then we kind of walked down the street. That was really it. That's unfortunate. Okay. I thought I did more in town. Well. Maybe I think make this decision in the morning. Trying to decide, oh, that's right. Yeah, I've got too many projects happening. Mar pointed out earlier. It's like, yeah, how do you keep track of it? Because it's going to be an issue. So I've got the choice of figuring out where to get the rest of the clay, which means foraging. After we get the last bit of clay here, figure out what the furnace is going to provide to me. Or we take that same clay and do pottery and bricks. Yeah, I just need to do a bunch of foraging. Like, I don't think there's a way to get around it, guys. So that's kind of where we are in this character, trying to build out stuff and move forward. Haven't built a lot. Yeah, I mean, probably I feeling some type of way because I know I'm not where I want to be. Oh no, that's another good point. So if well, let me go to sleep. Sorry, I have time speeding through. Why are you stressed? I see those stairs in the room. I'm confused. No, that's a ladder. It's supposed to be a ladder to the roof, but it is not functional. Yeah, you can't do anything with it. It's just a fixture, as the game says. Wait, it says sheet rope. Really? So in theory, it could work. Probably something they're trying to figure out how to code. Anyway, yeah, no. What was I thinking about? You got me messed up. Tile. Make the tile mode. I don't think I have a tile mode at the moment. That's funny. One of them's probably going to give us the actual experience for carpentry. The other one probably won't, which they are the same recipe. But anyway, let me see if I do have the wooden tile mode. So I could be pressing to make the tile instead of the bricks, but the bricks are the wall, the tile or the floor. So, you know, it's kind of one of those things where you know what you're getting yourself into. Anyway, I was trying to decide like if this dude would be dealing with a lot of fighting or not, and I don't know. So if you're still there, I did see mint reduces stress. So chamomile and mint, while they're fresh, will reduce your character's stress. So that's how they function in game. Now that I'm saying those words out loud, I'm wondering if I were to make a mint tea, would it actually change anything for the character's stress levels? Curious to see that now. So let me grab a mug that I made. Haven't found mint yet. Wild plant category? Wild herb. So yeah, wild plant category. I want to transfer liquid into the empty mug. Oh, do that. Perfect. And then let's see. Random tea goes into the mug. And then after the tea is in the mug, you put in your mint. Violets go in there. Okay. So mint goes inside. And now stress relief. So you get boredom, stress relief right up front. So yeah, you can basically just make your mint tea and you will take in those effects. Wonder again, I think violets are just a seasoning. But they really work on that happiness and boredom. So yeah. And of course, we'll just throw a mushroom in there because why not? Yeah, a little bit of hunger too. All right, why are you so tense? Have an alternative to meds now. Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. Anyway, all right, let's finish that up. You know, because tense is not the same thing as sad and whatnot. So, and stress is a thing. Stress will come down on its own. Not a big deal. But place item. You did not sleep all the way through the night. And I don't see sleep as an option, so I don't think it's going to be a thing today. All right, well, let's get started. Remember, wakeful trait will probably take us the whole way, so not super worried about it. You got a little bit. All right, rocks. Find rocks. Ignore anything that's not a rock. That's not true. Oh, wild plants are obviously clay. Perfect. Thank you. All right, that means I can put together my furnace. Should I go? Let's do the furnace. So I know if there's anything additional we should be looking for. Yeah, let's do the furnace. furnace. Let's go ahead and give a quick check on the cows. Which one are you? Johnny Bravo. Can I pet you real quick? What's up, bro? Yeah, yes. You're doing great. Life is good. That would be a bull. Yes, I get it now that we know it's the male. Yeah, well, I guess the horn thing too, right? So, Ginger, hi. Animal info. Calm, doing well. Wait, udder's ready for milking. I can milk you? Milk animal. There's a button here. You can milk animal. Do I need to go get a bucket? I need to see this happen. Is Ginger pregnant? Probably, if milk is being produced. Let's see. Sarah also set for, look, man, Johnny Bravo. We just got here and you're both pregnant. For shame. Hold on. Food. Food? Food. I'm looking in the wrong space, that's why. Yeah. Johnny Bravo got it on. Indeed, indeed. He had himself lots of fun. I mean, repopulation would definitely be a thing in the zombie apocalypse. So that's assuming you've made it past the phase of everyone being, you know, brutally murdered every other day. So yeah, there's definitely going to be a calming phase where repopulation is possible. I don't know if this is it, Johnny. I think you're working a little early. And what else is going in the salad? Good, good. Then we just stick much oil and we'll be okay. That just shows you feel safe with us. It just means you've been taking advantage of us. I mean, let's be honest. 700 calories. Oh, we're at 75 kilos. I need to reset his weight loss. Okay. All right, so we're here. We are making furnace. Oh. Wait. Permanent furnace. I have all the things. 6 clay. Where's the other clay at? I know I have it. Where did it go? I've got 4 there. No. I am not crazy. We brought that clay back. I didn't put it down anywhere. I picked up 3. We were walking around. Did I press it? No. No, I didn't. Yo, what is wrong with me? I do not know where the... Yeah, when we were walking earlier, I picked up 3 clay. I know I picked up 3 clay. But where did I put it? Let's just give a quick check. Check my bags. Look, man, I'm going to make sure that I'm not crazy. I'm going to look back later and figure out what I did wrong. But I feel like we had the extra clay. Yeah. All right. Well, nothing I can do about it now. Let's get the forging to... Oh, I have extra clay right here. From when the cow... Yes. From when he went crazy on me. Alright. There we go. Permanent furnace. We'll... let me save next to all that. That's fine. Wait. Alright, so... Are these the same things? This one allows you, so the open furnace allows you to do cookware. This smelt. Oh, okay, I see. All right. So, cast iron, scrap metal, morning star. You can scrap things that are busted. That's why you keep them. Whenever you have a weapon that is made of, or something like the file that is useless, you can turn those things into iron. So you cast it into a bar, you're going to take it back to its original form. So when you break a weapon, stop throwing it away. That's basically what I'm saying here. If you find tools, turn them into blah. Oh no, those limestone pieces can be turned into fish hooks? Is that right? No, these are required items. So I would need to get a forged fish hook in order to... No, this isn't right. No, you lose the limestone, the choke, and the fish hook, and then it turns into steel chunks. So you're taking it out of... Oh no, that got weird for me. Yeah. Okay, so you can get the steel versus the iron. Ah, okay, I get it now. Interesting. You can just straight up find iron ore. So on the map somewhere there's iron ore. I need to find it. I need to find it. It looks like there are a lot of things that can be broken down, but the idea is to take what you have. So let me create a large ceramic. Like if I make these real quick, then I can actually, the axe heads, I'm not going to be able to rebuild them like this, but I can take those axe heads, melt them down, and I'll get something out of it. Reuse, recycle, guys. Reuse and recycle. I get it. It makes sense. Okay. Hold on. Let me get the chisel. Do I have... I don't have the molds made. I don't think I've actually made the ceramic. Oh. But yeah, okay. So we got the foundations of blacksmithing kind of ready to go then. So that's good to know if we're following along. But it's going to take a little bit before we get the rest of it. But again, that also means that I need to, instead of passing up on metal weapons and things like that, grab them. Even the meat cleaver, for example, all those things, when they break, can be melted down into something else. So the large ceramic is not here. I got the small ceramic. I probably need to work my way up to the large ceramic through pottery. But the small ceramics, so no, this is always going to be large. Interesting. So is there another ceramic type? Or maybe it doesn't really matter. It's saying large ceramic, but it may take the small ones too. I don't know. We'd have to work on it and find out. All right, well, kind of done with working on the crafting system. Just to be honest about it, like I said, I need to take a moment and fix his weight loss, which kind of pushed this, didn't I? Can you make with the iron? Being able to smelt it is not the same thing as making something, so I don't know just yet. Ooh, I didn't realize pasta is so bad. In game. I know lots of you love some pasta. So. I'm going to cheat. I'm not doing this to my character. We're going to reset your weight the proper way. I was about to be like, yeah, I'm just no, that's not me. It makes me feel bad. We gorge ourselves on potato chips. That's what we're going to do. We're going to gorge ourselves on potato chips. So we'll take those. Every time that we get hungry, we eat potato chips. And then let's break some weapons and see if I'm right. while also searching for stones, yeast, and salt. I'll say it again. Stones, yeast, and salt. These are the things that we need to keep our eyes on. Well, eyes out for. I apologize. And I can't drive. I also need to make a milk bucket, so I need to get a large. Just if I find a log, I can carve the log into a bucket, and then use that bucket, hopefully, to milk a cow. That's what I was thinking of. One, because again, I just want to see if it works, and then two, I don't really. That'd be back up. Milk is liquid. You could, now that I think about it, back to our whole wilderness survival challenge. If you spawned in a place that did not have water nearby, I think every test that has been super successful so far has been Rosewood and West Point, which both have very definitive water sources close. But if you went somewhere like Rosewood that does not, I'm thinking about how you would make sure you had an infinite liquid. And the funny part is, milk can be an infinite liquid for you. The cow eats and produces milk from that process, assuming it had been pregnant recently. That same milk production is a liquid that you can consume, and there'll be a calorie basis behind it. So you could do that. No, it's not vegan. I know. Oh, but again, keeping yourself alive in Project Zomboid. I get it. I think it's a lot of work, to be honest with you, versus just eating fruit in game, but Wonder if you have to have good relationships with cow to milk it. I think it does impact the quantity, and that's the way they, try to balance that thought process. Your relationship in general for the skill will produce more from the process. Yeah, so I need to make sure I pick up, everything that looks like it could be metal. Not, watches and stuff. So, wonder if jewelry counts as well, now that I think about it. Most animals won't let you milk them if you don't know them. That's good to know. Me being a non-individual who's never done this thing before. So keep our eyes out. Limestone is one thing, and of course we need to get our hands on clay. Lots and lots and lots of clay. Still sucking down a bunch of calories. Look at that. We've already got to a point where we're gaining again. I was freaking out for nothing. Thinking I'm using more calories than I am. Good. There. No. I mean, you guys are cool, but you're not really putting up the fight that I thought you would. See how this is gonna look. What did I find? No. Ooh, cabbage. Like that. And decent cabbage. Ooh, wait. I did shout, didn't I? My bad. Oh. Turned into less than I thought it was going to be. So, my bad. His beard is literally calling, what? Honest Abe? Yes. I forgot about the whole shave the beard thing. My bad. Good. Good. All right. Where are we at? Almost. Yep. I was reading your character thing. That's where I saw it. Yeah, over here. I get it. All right, this house. Got our little short here from recently. Oh, hi. Hi, there are more of you here than I thought. My bad. Laid out. Laid out. Let's take a look at our skills. Man, it's going to take forever to get like level 10 axe. And then I'll never want to use another weapon type because I'll be doing so much damage with it based on how the new settings are. So, if you haven't noticed, it's like 1 to 2 strikes at this point on average. Hi. Down you go, down you go. Ready? Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, I'm getting tired, I know. I figured we take a moment, back up, and then we'll bring the car down. Favorite weapon being nightstick, makes one of the mostly when you clear the school. I wouldn't say the school, the neighborhood for sure. Like if you remember the neighborhood near the storage containers, like that's probably where we did the most nightstick work. We had a whole montage video edited on YouTube, if you recall. A lot of that was nightstick. I think that's limestone, so pick up limestone. Limestone mine. Low. Low. Yeah, true. Good. Okay. Man is doing good things with his life. And all we're trying to do is survive the best we can. Hi, I just noticed my water is low. Shouldn't say low, it's empty. So we're gonna pop in here real quick, steal water from something, and then leave. Is this a bathroom? That is not a bathroom. Is this the bathroom? This is the bathroom. Lots of water here. Still wants to find a katana. That's fair. Do one of these. Go ahead and fix the shave. Get that. Sharpen our weapon. Get some maintenance skill out of it. And then we get back to fighting. Oh. Notice we're back at 76 kilos now. So we are getting there. Ooh, 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 ooh. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Good. Get off my porch. No, normal weight is 84 to, what is that, 75? Good. Okay. Oh, sunflower seeds never pass up auto. Ever. Give a kidney to get yourself some sunflower seeds in this game. And I was heading to get the vehicle. My bad. Because I wanted to bring the vehicle down so that way we can get further. within the day. We did start in town a little earlier than I had before, so we should get some more work done, but we'll see. And of course, never hurts to give your character a good jog so you can work on that running skill, because how often do you, oh my god. 3. Just 3. Famous last words, right? It's just 3. No contest. No contest. Good to go. My fitness goes almost to 5. We're still not at 5 fitness. I keep being flabbergasted by that. I know it, but still. Okay, so this is where we were. Well, no, this one's the one we walked into, though, right? So this is new area here. Okay, hang on. Good, good. I don't know, they could do better. Again, I don't feel like I was in a position where we were having that type of music. Do I like the dynamic music system? Yes. Do I think it still needs some work? Absolutely. There's lots of things on the floor around here. This is a pigsty. You know that? Ooh. Yes. Yes. Anything else in here? Excuse me, sir. There's no reason to be doing all that. Can you come off the door, please? What do you think? It was open. Idiot. Whew! Jerk. Here, we're good. We're good. This is a new house. We had not been inside this house before, so. She heard me call the girl an idiot. Yeah, I wasn't being very nice, was I? So karma came and let me know, even though they're a zombie, they deserve some respect, right? So I should give it to them. That is fair. Hi. Ooh, I wasn't paying attention at all. I was about to sharpen my blade right here in the middle of the street and just disrespect you. There you go. Now I'll do it while standing over your body. Ooh, jerk. See, this, a bunch of zombies coming from behind that house, I guess. I don't know where y'all coming from, actually. Let's be real. Alright, well, we just keep pushing through, right? That's all we can do. We're good? Good. Like I said, I don't really know where all those guys came from, but they came. They did come. Hello? I'd be walking in the garage doors like they're set to automatically open. I don't know if anybody else does that. This house has been ransacked. Oh man, it's completely stripped. There's no point in leaving a key behind. Like, come on, man. Yeah, this house is completely bare. that way, game. I said before that I wanted to take some time to look for flax as well, right? So we had found wheat and rye. We hadn't seen flax just yet. I don't know. Turned into a bit of a killing night. Nice and relaxing. Nothing to think about, just success. Down you go. Mail. Down you go. Come on. Down you go. And you guys are just keep coming. Can we not? Say we did? What do you think? Love it. I'd appreciate it. Please? Alright, we did good. There are still zombies coming from over here, and I don't know why. There are so many zombies at or in this building. Back up. Still hasn't felt like a huge killing night. You say that, but let's find out when we get the official numbers. I think last time we were streaming, we did like 130, which, again, not a huge killing night comparatively, but still a decent amount. Feel like tonight we're going to be around that range just because we came into town and just started existing. Oh no! Alright, where is it? Where is it? I can't see it. I can't see it. Is it broken in the zombie's spine or face somewhere? Of course you get the full axe. You have my stuff, sir. You need to pull it out your body. What do you say? Yeah, it's just stuck inside him. You can actually see it. Meat cleaver. Alright, so you take back the broken meat cleaver so you can reclaim the metal that was used to make said meat cleaver. We're good? We're good. Yeah, there's still a zombie back there. I'm super tired. Did we actually go inside here? Not really. Yeah, it definitely didn't come inside. Now, how did that happen to you? I'm telling you, these houses must have like some type of stigmata tied to them, because zombies, when they die, they just get stuck in the animation. It's wild. It's water. Makes you think party. I can see the spot feeling like, you know, it was party, but yep. Let's take a look downstairs, and then we're out. Alright, we're good. We all done. Let's get out of here. Head over to the vehicle. Take a quick inventory of what we've done and head back home. So that puts us at 3,669. Pull up the map real quick and see where we are. Look at that. So area, or at least block, cleared, and we did the other side there. Yeah, there are only 2 houses here, so we're not leaving yet. Let's knock out those houses just so we can finish up the block and then move on. So you turn here. This is the school, and as you can see, all the windows over here at the school being busted, it tells me that the amount of zombies that we fought through the school most likely came from this neighborhood. Right, they're just pouring in. So we didn't just fight the school population, we fought half the small neighborhood here. Oh, game, because menu. But I also know how to press spacebar. Goodness. I did not actually like take a breath. My bad, dude. You just fighting tired. What is in your neck? Is that a machete? That is a machete. Look at that. Called it. Model we done 101. Yeah. Yeah, that feels good. Just give myself a moment, catch my breath. And let's see about finishing it this side. If it gets crazy, we'll back off, but for the moment, looks good, feels good. What do you think? Laid them all out. Perfect. All right. Ooh, where'd you come from? We're good. And then we hit this last house here, and then it's all done. Good. Man. Huh. I don't feel like I've done my due diligence tonight. I mean, don't worry, I could defend my position, so maybe I shouldn't say I haven't done my due diligence. I have. We planned for certain things to happen. We did some of those things, and we hit some barriers along the ways to others. This house is pretty well kept together. Kitchen knife, grab it. Remember, metal can be used. Get those pancake mix, yes. Nothing else really stands out. Rat poison stands out. Didn't realize you could just put rat poison. Oh, I love that. I wonder if you could like use it in something in your multiplayer servers. And wait a minute, didn't we have this conversation before? No, I said before I could put like a poison mushroom. Never thought about putting rat poison in it. That's what it was. Okay. Oh, you have big list of things. Yeah, I mean sometimes that's just how it works out. So there are a good amount of zombies over there. Hey guys, what's up? I'd like you to go away from my vehicle. Ooh, what happened with that swing? Yo, I think we're gonna call it night with them. But goodness. And all right, got it. And the kids are down, so now I can honestly say that we've done this side. Yay! But he is getting tired. Remember, wakeful trait is one thing, and we also did not get a full night's sleep because he woke up all stressed. So let's head back to the house, get him in a good space. You see the rats that are coming out of these buildings? It's wild. Wild. Okay. There is a fire truck. Beat axes. Beat axes. Beat axes. No axes, just bow cutters and stuff. What is that? Is this a cereal spot? It's only 2 cereal boxes in here. I expected a boatload of cereal. There are chickens in this road. Where did the chickens come from? Oh no. Poor chickens. I just let a bunch of zombies down your way. And I don't know why those 3 are there. That's probably migration because I've done this area already a few times. So chicken and egg conversation. Yes, I acknowledge that other people could have cleared out the entire, van at some point, and they only were able to carry so many and left 2 behind. Like, that's fine. I get it. All right, let's see. Well, we're almost back, and in truth, I feel like it's some work before we get to the next phase. But we did all right. We did a little bit of running around with the character, got a handful of things done. We did make the furnaces, so we're getting the beginning phases of metalworking, so that's nice. Outside of that, I don't feel like we were super successful in the night, and I acknowledge it. Maybe 2 floors nobody likes. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, let me do the standard stuff, which is pack everything away, deal with the sunflower head so I don't forget about it, because the last thing I want is it become rotten. Cereal is always like my, I don't use the word backup, but it is my go-to way when I'm like, I need to fix my weight loss. So just grab some cereal, and I need to get out of the habit of doing that. So gonna need to get another box. We have to start building some stuff over here. Good. Good. Then we go to pop over here. Go to the small drying rack. It's a large drying rack. We get sunflower seeds. My bad. Yeah, dried hemp is and dried flax are the 2 things that we need to get our hands on if we can. And dog bone hemp I don't think counts, but it might now that I think about it. Hold on, it's just hemp, dog bone or not, right? No, okay, so I should have checked. There's just regular hemp that you can find. That makes way more sense. The dogmore hemp obviously is not, the same thing. Even though they probably look the same or have, similar stuff. Anyway, let's get the sunflower seeds out and we are good. Right? Right. Yeah. So with baking soda, oil, and flour, if you have some onions, you can make some onion rings, which I thought I had. Yep, I have some onions here. Pull you out. Can I chop them? Onions. There it is. Prepare breaded onion rings, which it just makes you use the whole onion. I thought you could slice them before. You could slice them before. Interesting. Alright, well. And this is just bowl, baking soda, and flour. It's cooking experience. I didn't realize that too. Yep, it keeps the stale. Look at that. Very interesting. So you still gotta cook them. I was hoping that it would reset it. And that's why I was like, yeah, if I just use them just like that, it should be fine. I'm trying to game the system, y'all. Not if I didn't fan in real life, that's fair. But the whole stale thing didn't come out, so that's unfortunate. I added the calories. That's kind of it. So let's add that into a bowl, and now it's not sale. Well, it's not unhappiness at the very least. So yeah, that's the play. So if you do all that, which is adding the calories directly to the onion rings rather than using the oil on its own, which is actually a net gain now that I think about it. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so onion rings with some grape leaves, which immediately turns that into a straight salad, which is true. And then let's add mushrooms, the non-rotten ones. I need to take those rotten ones outside so they can start to decompose. Cauliflower. And we'll pop over here real quick. Add the oil. And that. Not enough. We need one more. Add the oil. Because it's so easy to make oil now. And we've got our onion rings out. Wait for it. Anyway, yeah, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna switch gears. What I mean by that, we're still playing Project Zomboid. We're gonna come off of the save that's being our main save on YouTube that I'm recording, but I'm still testing wilderness survival and blah, which we've been doing with the Twitch exclusive club. I'm gonna say that. So we're coming off Dominic. So with Dominic, we're at 3,688 kills. For most 2 days, well, 3 days complete at this point. And I don't know. Oh, I was gonna wash him off, but I was thinking that maybe the blood was causing him to, be stressed out at night or something like that. But not a big deal. Either way. Do I like onion rings? Yes, I do. It's been a while since I really sat down and ate some, but I don't mind them. Good onion rings, which is hard to describe. Anyway. So yeah, Twitch, hang on one sec. For YouTube, thanks for hanging out, etc. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.